Alright, guys. So I wanted to make this video for a while, and I've been procrastinating, but I'm finally here. So I just want to briefly talk about my experience with copywriting, and yeah, it's not what you think. Most people when they make these kind of videos, usually that success stories. How I made 10k a month in copywriting. How to make 10k a month in copywriting. How to do this. How to write $10,000 emails. But yeah, mine was a bit different. So I decided to keep a screenshot of probably my most vicious reply that I've gotten. So basically, in this one, I messaged a video editor, and he was like, I didn't show it in this screenshot. I was like, let's team up. And the guy was like, what do you mean? I was like, video editing, that's copywriting. Let's make it work, something like that. And yeah, he was not having it. Yeah, he left me on scene. And I said something after, I don't even know what this means. Then the guy was like, what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, I fuck up and he blocked me, Instagram user. So yeah. So why exactly did I start copywriting? So it was around 2022, uh, there were a lot of influencers that were pushing financial freedom, and I personally don't think it's a bad thing. I think even up to now, I'm still trying to get financially free. I think it's a very good thing. One of them, of course, you can't really know about financial freedom. Know about the movement of financial freedom without Tate. He was the guy that was saying, escape the matrix, escape the 9 to 5 grind, etc. And yeah, it was the main guy that was talking about it. So I never heard of it. I was like, financial freedom. How do I do that? So yeah, I was talking about, you know, yeah. So that's basically why I started copywriting. I wanted to be financially free. And so how exactly did I hear about it? First one was, Tate. And if you know copywriting, you can't not know Tyson 4D. And if you're a bit more invested in copywriting, you have to know, KJ Rainey. He was also one of the guys that were talking about copywriting. And yeah, so basically, Tate was advertising his university, and I ended up joining, but not with my own money. One of my friends joined, and he gave me his link, so I did it for like 2 months. 2 months? No, it was a month. It was a month basically, and yeah. So here's how I got started. This was one of my first attempts at copy. I'll try and zoom in. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, it's my first time using Canva, so I don't know if you guys can see it. I think I was writing. It wasn't my first one, but it was one of my first. I couldn't find my first one. This was about a dating coach, or some shit like that. Um, then obviously Tyson 4D is 4 hour 0 to 10k a month course on copywriting. I watched this one. Yeah, and then I ended up making an Instagram because it was recommended. And yeah, Logi copy, I help, blah blah blah. I'm trying to read, like, yeah, helping growing businesses and cost sellers, email marketing. Yeah, you get the gist. So first I took a copy, learning the ropes through YouTube, trying to look professional to reach clients. And yeah, at this point I was like, okay, you know, yeah, we're going to be successful with copywriting. Everything is set, everything is ready. I've practiced my copy. I was enticing for this Discord. I've watched all the videos. My Instagram is ready. And I was like, I'm also ready. So yeah, I want to start by sharing my first wins. So basically, in some way I didn't end up getting paid, but I did get the experience, and this was for my first one. Wow, well done. Looks great. I ended up making a website for this woman. She's very interested in cooking, so she wanted to start a business out of cooking. And yeah, I reached out to her. I was like, yeah, I could help you with that. She was like, really? Yeah. Then I was like, yeah. So then she said I should try and make it. Then I made it for her, and this was her response. Wow, well done. It looks great. And let me zoom in on this one. This looks very good already. I'm wholeheartedly impressed. I was like, thank you. Then she was like, how much do I owe you? And I was like, don't worry. It was my pleasure. So here she could have paid me, and I know her social media. She's the kind of woman that will actually pay you. She looked pretty rich. She looked pretty rich, and yeah, I wasn't. Obviously, I wanted the money. Like, why else would I do it if not the money? But I wanted the skill itself. I wanted to be able to make money with copywriting. If I go back in time, would I have accepted the money? Maybe, but still, yeah, would have really done much for me if I only made money once. So yeah, this was my second testimonial. Here, I wrote an email for her for our mailing list. She was like, "Yeah, I had the pleasure of working with Oladipo Damloju. That's my name. I would have blurred it out, but yeah, it's basically on my channel, so no point. On a recent project of our newsletter, UK Yoga, Oladipo provided written content that not only met but exceeded our expectations. His attention to detail, creativity, and deep understanding of our theme brought a fresh perspective that resonated well with our readers. The quality of his work has been a significant asset in enhancing our publication and subsequently aiding our business growth. We highly recommend his services to others seeking excellence in written communications. Gaynor Galler, founder UK Yoga. I reached out to her on WhatsApp. I ended up getting her contact, and yeah, I ended up working with her for a while, but still no pay. And I have about six more, but I couldn't fit this stuff, and I didn't even want to make the video so long. I just wanted to summarize. Yeah, I ended up making I'm writing emails for her. I sent it to her. She was like, "Wow, thank you. I think it's fabulous. We'll use it next week. Busy production this week." And I was like, "Yeah, extremely welcome." And yeah, you know. So the thing is, I want to move on to the reality of copywriting. And the major issue with copywriting is it's very concentrated. There's too many people doing the exact same thing, so it won't look very authentic. And of course, if you use statistics, of course, in a certain number of people, whether it's a million, a thousand, or a billion, people will make money with it. There's going to be anomalies. It could be luck, could be pure skill, it could be, you know, pure attraction, like attracting your clients by your posts. But yeah, there are people that succeed, but yeah, statistically speaking, there will be a lot more people that didn't succeed. And if you want to talk in terms of scaling, I was one of them. I didn't really succeed with it, and it kind of becomes its own rat race of its own. I started trying to escape the rat race, and at the same time, I went into a maybe a better rat race, but it was still a rat race. Um, you know, trying to grind all your hours, sending cold DMs, sending cold emails, cold calling. I even cold called, which was crazy. And yeah, it's just that the only issue is there's too many people doing it. There's way too many people doing the exact same thing. So of course, clients will get annoyed. Of course, you won't look authentic. Of course, there's many people that can replace you, so you're not special. And that's the issue with copywriting, basically. Is that while trying to escape the rat race, I ended up entering a different, slightly better rat race. Um, yeah, I feel like if I had continued, I might have made progress, but still, it's just, uh, I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably show some videos of my cold DMs, my cold emails here, so you guys can see what it was actually like. Okay, guys, so I wanted to show you an example of the emails I used to send and why I think it wasn't really a waste of time, but I just want to show you an example. Uh, so this is a guy on YouTube that I saw. Uh, his name was Amit. So I was like, hey, Amit, love your content and been following your videos for a while. Anyways, I was wondering if you needed any copywriting help for any upcoming launches you may have. Reply G, and I'll send over my past work. Talk soon, Loju. Pretty good, pretty good. So this was March 22nd, 2024, and he didn't reply. Okay, he replied. Okay, yeah. The guy was like, "How good are you, bro? Make me an offer I can't refuse, and I'll take it." So it's still March of 2024. So I had to lie a bit because there was one guy I saw online who was also a copywriting teacher. He said lie. So I was testing different things. So don't make it seem like I'm a liar. How good am I? I was able to draw out of school because of copywriting. LOL. My offer is this. I'll write all your copy for you. I'm not sure exactly what you need, exactly what you plan on launching, but lucky for me, I can write everything from YouTube scripts to sales pages to emails. You get the gist. For every dollar I'm paid, I guarantee at least two times return on investment, or you get all your money back. Yes, here's some emails I sent to my clients yesterday. I look forward to working with you. Well, yeah, following, yeah, let's just ignore that. They didn't reply. I followed up him, and what do you think? On March 23rd, on March 25th, 2 days later, I said, hey man, did you like the offer? On May 13th, I said, hey Ahmed, it's been a long time. What did you think? On May 23rd, I said, sup, just following up. So I said, sup. He said, hey bro, I'm going to launch a 497 USD product soon to a 3,000 people email list. I can give you the entire email list so you can run any campaign you want. And for each client you bring, I will you can get $100 USD commission. What do you think? When I heard it, I was like, bro, I've made it. So yeah, obviously I followed up on the day he said on the same day I followed up. I said, hey brother, let's do it. Is there a place we can talk about your product? He didn't reply. The next day I said, hey man, could you shed some light on your product? About 3 days after, I said, sub G, could you give me a specific date for me to reach out to you? So all the way till June, that's like a month later, I said, hey man. Then he replied, hey bro, we launch in 3 months. Pop me an email then. You can do the email marketing for a commission. So I reached out in 3 months, which was August. I said, hey man, been a while, just checking up to see how things are going. Reach out the next month, September 13th. Hey brother, any updates? Like a week later, September 21st, I said, hey, uh, then yeah, he reached out. He said, hey brother, I appreciate you being so consistent. G, how good are you at copywriting really? Tell me some proven testimonials you have. So here I just got pissed off, like all that following, all the way from March to September, and he's still asking me how good am I. Yeah, so I had to give up there. So I just left him on scene, and yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, I would recommend going into copywriting. So was it all a waste? Was it all a waste? Maybe. I don't know. If I go back in time, I probably won't do it. And the reason I won't do it because I still have the knowledge of me doing it. So I don't know. Uh, yeah, I'll probably do it again. Like if you go back to the past, rewind to that same exact time. And if I couldn't communicate myself, I'll obviously still do it again. I thought it was the best thing at the moment. It was my best bet to try and gain financial freedom. So although I wasn't able to scale, I was able to learn other things like persistence, perseverance, hard work, uh, how to handle rejection. That's a good skill to have. I still have the skill of copywriting. I just I'm not able to use it in a traditional sense of messaging your clients and them replying to you back and writing emails for them. So I wasn't able to do it in that sense. I was able to do it, but I wasn't able to scale it and get paid, you know, the kind of money I would like. And yeah, that's basically it. It wasn't a waste, but yeah, moving forward, I think there were more productive. Looking back at it, they could have been more productive things to do, but if I could change it, I probably wouldn't. It was a good lesson to learn. So where am I at now? Where I am now, so I'm trying to grow a personal brand, just sharing my experiences, and hopefully I'll get some guys that resonate with me. Yeah, I need to post more videos, so I'll post more videos. Hopefully I get some guys that resonate with me. The channel name is Damnujo Ladipo. Yeah, I have some videos currently, and I'll keep posting more, and I'll keep sharing my success. Not necessarily financially, but yeah, other parts of my life. I'll share more, and I hope people resonate with me. And you know, so if you have anything to comment about, if you have any, if you did copywriting, I'll actually like to hear your thoughts and your opinions, how it went for you, your experiences with copywriting, because I knew there were a lot of Nigerians in 1340s, community. Even if you weren't in 1340s community, I would still like to share from you. So you can like, subscribe, and let me hear from you. And yeah, that was my experience with copywriting.